Hello everybody, welcome on back to Madden NFL 24. That's right, I am still playing this video game. I have a couple hours left in this trial. I was doing some rough math. I believe I have right about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Of course, that's just recording time, so it could be a little bit less because it's on before or after. So it'll say under 3 hours, so it should be right around 2 hours. So we're just gonna try and be as efficient as possible, and we're going to try and get through some more games here in the Washington Commanders Superstar mode. I might see if I can sub or request a trade and see how that goes, just out of curiosity. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. There were, what, 1 in 5? 1 in 5? 4? 1 in 4? Awful. It's been flippin' miserable. Continue trial. Do I want to upgrade to the full version of the game? Kind of. Alright, no farting around here. Be attentive. We're at 77 overall, level 10. What a weird RPG mechanic. I feel like I thought it was cool when it was a kid to be like, oh man, there's XP and skill points and all this stuff, but I don't know, it just seems weird. Maybe it's just so common. Alright, so we have depth chart, NFL rosters, salaries, change gear, options, franchise, schedule, league transactions. I know I said no farting around, but we're gonna give it no. Home missions. Looks like you might be stuck. That's alright. Brand focus. Outside a shout out to some fans. Complete. On-field drills. You know I love that route tree minigame. I guess I could just simulate this sort of thing. It doesn't. The menu system's kind of clunky, so it doesn't always make sense to do it, but might be nice, especially. Okay. Oops. There we go. Overrunning these a little bit. I do feel like these deep routes I don't really need to run. Whoa. I'll probably simulate the last little bit. Oh, darn it. Oh, did they give me the in the zone? Hoop. Continue. Yeah, I probably don't need to run those every single time. I just enjoy it though. It's good to get into the flow, especially before the first game. But free time. Oh, we could do a little community service. Prank war. Yeah, let's do that. Don't need to receive team player. Oh, shoot. Hey Cap, I know you expressed interest in making yourself a part of the community. I know how much it would mean to all your fans to see you out there making a difference. Just let me know when you're available, and I'll get some community outreach activities on the books for you. Much appreciated, Mr. Hunter. Whenever you've got something for me, I'm ready. I want our fans to know I'm way more... What? No, it's way more about the game. Okay, whatever. Gonna go be nice and do cool stuff for people. Then we get right back in here. We do a +2 catching, absolutely. Bam. I'm a little surprised. Agility and stamina for 2 games, that's pretty good. A little surprised I've somehow amassed 30 receptions. Alright. Seems like it's pretty evenly matched here. While we're getting this all set, if you'd like to see more, be sure to check out the other couple of videos I did. There's a playlist on the front page of my channel that has the rest of the Madden videos I've done, which total 7.5 hours, something like that. So you can go check that out. Still working with the trial. I've been tempted to buy the full game, but was doing some research about the best superstar mode, and it turns out I have a copy of Madden 07 for the PS2, and this seems to be a consensus for like most popular, so maybe that's something I'll do throughout the regular football season. Because you can't do anything interesting in this game, which is a little frustrating. I did watch a video about, what was it? NFL. Let me pull it up real quick.
They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking Charles to make it 2 in a row.
NFL something.
The Commanders' offense ready to get things started, coming off their first
NFL imperialism, which actually kind of sounds interesting to do. Of course, I would do it the most annoying way. Like that video was like an hour, and I would do like a 35-part series. But that's how it goes. All right, we're gonna start on the ground today. Looks like we have kind of a light box. I didn't realize that I had a PS2 copy of Madden 07. I thought I owned a 360 copy. It's actually a positive that I own a copy of that on PS2 because I have a PS2 hooked up right now. And I don't know where all my 360 junk is. So that's good news. It's an odd thing to say, I understand, as a person in the year of our Lord 2023. But because I use a PS2 every week for random rosters, which is tomorrow, I guess, theoretically, maybe, I don't know. These videos, I think, I have them scheduled for every Monday at this point, but who knows what happens. Alright, let's see if we can get something going through the air here.
I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week.
There we go. Brissett putting one on the money, 1 for 1, 10 yards.
Every carry he receives this week.
10 yards there, good for Washington.
I want to, yeah, here we go. So work a little inside run. You could flip it. How do you? Oh, you know what? That's not. I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Actually, it is.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
There we go. That's a good flip. I thought you could just hot route him by hitting right or left and just kind of like hot stick throw it. I kind of want to just keep it rolling. Running game's looking good so far. I don't want to be too predictable. I also shouldn't be calling all of these plays. Yeah, get absolutely fucked.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up.
Well, that didn't work out very well.
Tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
I mean, talk about a defensive end. Your first thought is how does he rush the pass?
Go with a little, maybe some double moves on the outside. Or I don't know if that qualifies as a double move, but.
And that's what we're seeing from him. That excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Threw it out of bounds. I guess it's better than taking a sack, which is typically what he does. So got 4 XP from block wins, and that's about it.
The Commander's going to retake the field for
let's go 15 receiving yards.
Losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the Patriots
took a sack that time.
Each head coach can
know if I need to be calling for the ball. I don't want to throw. I don't want to call it and have him throw into some coverage.
That particular play just came from the outside.
Second down.
Oh God, I got.
Here's a
There we
diving
go.
catch right side.
There we go.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh.
And this play still live. He faked the
Oh
spike.
my God, he threw an interception.
Setup shot at the
What happened to that? Oh man.
So a
I don't-
first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. And that's something
Oh
he did
dear
not do in
God.
that victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Pretty good XP gain for me. I got my drive goal. Got some receiving yards. That's always good. Receive a catch of 25 yards. And it was a pretty nice diving grab as well.
Brissett now.
There we go.
And that's complete.
There we go. 2 receptions, 48. Yeah, 48 yards.
26 at a first down.
And they were
Let's go back to the ground.
start the
Don't want to
drive,
get
but not
too
anymore.
air
That's
heavy.
the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they
Whiffed
did.
on that block.
And
All
they
right.
wound up with good
We'll call it
yards there to
3-1
get things
goose egg
rolling.
game.
We're scoreless after one. The Washington
We're even
with
6 and
football
6
into
pass and
quarter
rush
number
plays.
2, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing, Brissett. And he's got his
There we
man
go.
on the route.
They really loaded that
Go
box.
For a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a
We
yard.
have.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the
go with a single.
is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course,
Looks like
you
it's
gotta
kind of a
run
light
fast.
box on that
Of course, you gotta
side.
catch the ball, but route running savvy and toughness.
There we
there's a
go.
premium for all of that now.
There we go.
And he's gonna
That's a
have
good.
Commander's
That's
first
some good
down.
play right
They're
there.
able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
We went way down.
More there on first down, but
Probably should have called for it.
incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion.
Go with
now
it.
they've got to continue to ratchet up
Power
the intensity
O.
a couple more times and
Could
get
be
off
a
the
light
field
box.
before giving up any more yardage.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
We're
and
down in
taken
10. Darn, it did not work the way I wanted it to.
On that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not
Like
been there
Dagger
for him in
here.
the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Brissett.
Oh
You saw
my
that coming. It's
God.
intercepted, thrown back across his body. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball
Wow,
might be
that's
on the
not a
ground
fumble at
number
all.
of times during the game, but the other team doesn't.
And now before
Yeah,
the ball
boost review.
changes
That's not a
hands,
fumble.
We're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
I
that
can't believe they
have
called it a
line.
fumble.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes
The
loose?
arm
And
was.
is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
I mean, thankfully it was just a.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
I don't think the game knows what to do with like the crowd reaction because it sounded like they booed. It's like the team that you're rooting for gets the ball back. You idiots.
They start on the ground with Robinson.
Here we go. Ooh, we sprung him. We sprung him.
Here to right at the 40-yard line. And now we'll get a
I
stoppage
whiffed the
here.
first block
There appears to be
and
an
got
injured
the second
Falcon
one.
on the field. Well, they come out and take
might
a
have fucked
look
that
at
dude
him.
up.
We will step aside for just a moment. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Gibson here running out of the gun. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
So it looks like Gibson's maybe the
But no matter how they phrase
better
it,
of
staying
the
on schedule,
two.
staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Try a little counter maybe.
47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
I want to make sure that we
On the
go in
count.
to take care of that dude. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, 8 rushes for 28. The other guy has 3 for 24.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in his first few drives. They're not
With a
just
PA gun
because they're doing
cross.
their job, they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
I wasn't covered. There's no possible way. It missed an input. I actually called for the ball way earlier.
In there to get it for a loss of 9 yards, and that
man.
also leads to 4th down. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team.
Here we go.
Edge
A broken
because they're
tackle
trying to
action.
hold on to
First
that,
down.
trying to increase it.
I guess I probably could have gone for the broken tackle one because you
Nice
break a
way to
lot of
start the
tackles in this
drive, a
game for
gain
some
of 12
reason.
and a first down. To throw, Brissett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Actually, I feel like I read that pretty well.
Receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
First down, Brissett.
Oh!
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the
I don't understand where he's throwing that ball. It doesn't make any sense. He gets rid of it so quickly. It is so frustrating. I'm supposed to run up and in. That's my route. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And you're winging it like I'm running a friggin' streak.
Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the
Now they're going to take a timeout.
Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will not get close to the first
Got a
down.
block win
He's
somehow.
brought down at the 26.
I like tapped him.
Falcons
Thanks. Man, I would love to get a touchdown reception.
Begin the 3rd quarter. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going
There
into
were
the break.
3. I don't know why he's only credited for 2 interceptions. Like, I don't know if the fumble erases that for some reason, but like,
those turnovers continue.
he had 3 interceptions.
You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
He threw that into double coverage. But the fumble was overturned. He should have 3 picks on the day.
Remains one of the best at taking the lid off of a defense. Not only a top 10 season in terms of yards, but he averaged over 15 a catch and was named to his long overdue first Pro Bowl.
Brissett to throw on first. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone
threw it short.
up on the board.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Yeah, nothing doing there.
Give him a yard up to the 49.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. We've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Washington.
Samuel making this game interesting.
His 3rd touchdown now on the
Look at me,
and the
all celebrating.
Commanders are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
It's a good thing I didn't get called for offensive pass interference. Just hanging out with those 2 hot Falcons guys.
That should
What's
have
up?
been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Washington offense back out there. Now this game,
I really did not. I did not realize how infrequently I was going to be in the end zone. 10 touchdowns seemed, honestly, like kind of like an under.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson, and he'll go down at
Underachievement, you know?
26, following a gain of
It's like,
6.
man, I'm as good as Devontae Adams, no
Alignment to
problem.
the guy running with it. That was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers is getting it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but
Is it Brissett? Is it the offensive line? Have I been yelling at the wrong people for like 3 weeks now?
As they come onto the field.
Defense comes through, or the game's just being very, very nice.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And not a whole lot
Definitely
to speak of
missed
there,
a
so
block
bring him down shy of the 20.
I need
3
what?
yards on the pickup there,
12
and it'll be
more
2nd
yards
down.
here?
Here's Brissett. He gets it to Thomas.
It's a pretty good completion. Thought about calling for it, but
There, and it's a first down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Brissett on first down. He's got Thomas yet
found
again.
a nice completion
They
there.
go right back to him for
Kinda
20
keep
and a
going.
first.
Couple of first downs right in
Keep it
succession, and
rolling.
this is an offense.
Let's go with let's bring in a run.
And they're off to a fast start here.
Reset.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the
I guess I, well,
43,
no.
second
Go with
and a
this. Go with
yard.
this. Just pick up the first down. See if you can
Give up
get a
the
little
middle
block
to
on the
get
second
some.
level. That works. That
And he'll get
works.
it inside the 40
There
to
we
the
go.
39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Wide open receiver complete.
There we go. A little mid-reception. That's going to give you over 100 yards on the game.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together.
This Atlanta defense is real leaky. The like the little post routes. Oops.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
I think he almost threw another interception. I was free and clear on that one. I actually called the wrong play. I was going to run basically... I did it again. Settle down, settle down. It's that little post route that's...
Brissett sets to throw it.
Into the end zone, way out of the end zone. This was some bad play calling by me, which doesn't make any sense that I'm calling the plays as a wide receiver.
That's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo.
We can at least tie the game here.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Under pressure.
Of course, he took a fucking sack.
Back at the 31. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Okay, so we at least...
The Washington offense set to take over.
Let's go one receiving TD. About this. You go with a little run.
Very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
There we go. There we go.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 30.
What do you mean block loss?
54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I just kind of ran into the...
running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On play action, Brissett. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It was a good call for the ball. I had cleared my space.
Enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Robinson on a give right side.
There we go. Oops.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time.
Yeah, let's just keep feeding them the rock.
And passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back to Robinson now on 1st
down. Put that man on his ass.
Brandon, 5 yards on that
right where he should be.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down.
Go, 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 go. Go. Some nice moves. We'll give him the 1st down. That was a pretty stacked box to run against. Still found enough room.
Flashy plays, as people like to call them. That attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains.
Oh, he threw an interception. He threw an interception.
And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
It said that I called for the ball, which I did not mean to do, so I don't know.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Their defense
fucking 4th interception he's thrown.
They force the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit.
All right, where are we? 47. Okay. Keeping it on the ground is almost as important. Like just because.
3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. An injury going to pause the
I think
game
he's our
here,
number
and it looks
1
like
receiver.
it's Terry McLaurin
And that
who's in some
imperialism
discomfort,
thing,
not sure what
if
happened.
a team
Hopefully
lost,
this is
they'd
nothing
lose one of
major.
their
The medical staff is going to come out
one of their
and take a
players.
look, and we will take
And he
a
was, I
short
think,
break.
pretty highly rated.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Robinson will try to pick it up. Good move. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
We're looking all right.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about
Just
the goal
keep
line
it on the
formation
ground
on
here?
third and short? They went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up.
Only loss of
Went the
one.
wrong way there.
78 yards on the ground is
Back
not
at the
fair.
43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Brissett. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Did Brissett leave the game at one point and a different guy threw an interception?
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Back to the ground with Robinson. And able to work his way
There we
down
go.
to 16.
Just kind of
85
keep running this down.
rushing
All
for him
right.
now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know
Call
this
my
type
own
of
number
running
here.
back, I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up there thinking of it.
Can I look at the stats? Game stats? That's not what I meant to look. Oh, you can look at player stats regardless. Oh, Riddler plays for the other team. Okay. Okay, because they've definitely thrown... Weird. Definitely, the defense has definitely intercepted 4 passes.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson, and he is
Nothing doing that time.
behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Brissett.
I wasn't covered. I was fucking open.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. This is 3rd and goal. Brissett.
There we go.
Touchdown, Commanders.
Take the lead here.
Cole Turner.
Lead in this
His
one.
first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. No surprise there, 3rd and goal.
A little disappointed that I have not had a touchdown all season yet.
Now Washington
boy.
down by a field goal, 70 seconds remaining. They
God, the
need
defense
at minimum
held out
3
until
points
it
out of this as
absolutely
they
just
come up
couldn't
1st
get
and
a
10.
stop. So we have 1:10 on the clock from the 25.
Now Brissett. Pass complete. Thomas. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
Crunch time times 2.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it
Oh
as,
shoot, needed to
I
go.
can
Wow.
do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Don't.
This to Gibson. Spinning away. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Back to Gibson and another catch
Nope.
for it. Washington
He might have gotten out of
used
bounds.
their first of their 3 timeouts.
No.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Brissett. Caught by Turner. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
I think we're in field
As it'll
goal
come with
range.
15 seconds to play in the ball game. this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
I don't know if this was the right call. Can we watch? Okay, we tied it. Overtime needed TD. Alright, so here we are in overtime against the Atlanta Falcons.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Of course it fell
Let's see
incomplete.
who this is on. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
What?
Here's Brissett. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Get that fucking 1st down. Let's go. Get your fucking bitch hands off me.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation.
He threw 4.
Better here so far in OT.
He threw fucking 4
What
interceptions.
a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game. You might craft your play call to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right.
I do think they could do a little bit more for the wide receiver in like the blocking category, and have like a solid, like, he broke loose because of you, like he had a solid block on the outside, not just like block win or block attempt. Throw something a little extra in there.
Absolutely, that would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
The throw over the middle taken in. And
He's got the 1st down. Make it a little better. There we go.
The Falcons 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On the give, here's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them were big. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They go play action with Brissett. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
What will they draw up to try to keep this?
I didn't run that route super well.
3rd and 7. Brissett. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to have it with a chance to win.
Are you fucking kidding me, Brissett? God damn it, dude.
Like this, he tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other
Motherfucker.
way.
You are a terrible quarterback. Cool. Excellent. Thanks for throwing 5 fucking interceptions. You idiot. Class A goddamn moron. B minus, hey, that's pretty good. It's easily our best game of the season. First time we've broken 100 yards so far. Nah, not worried about it. Did I get a skill point? I didn't even get a skill point. All right. Eight receptions, 142 yards. Hey, that's really good.
Got a lot to improve on, guys.
Yeah, it's called not throwing 5 interceptions a fucking game. Let's do that. So, go ahead and do an important appearance. Oh, it just gives you a bronze. Okay, gross. Game night. Do you think that I think there are too many interceptions. I don't know. What a fucking...
It's Madden NFL 24, and we get to watch Brian Robinson Jr.
He had a pretty good game yesterday or last week. The backup running back had a really good game as well. We've lost all the audio, so we'll go ahead and just skip that.
The Commanders' offense about set to take over here.
All right, here we go.
The one we'll be watching is this man at wideout. He got some heavy use in the pass game a week ago. I mean, they looked his way quite a bit.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that he won't be a decoy here, okay? I know that they're going to concentrate on him defensively, but they got to get him the football. Okay, so he doesn't get 8 or 9 catches, but I would say 5 catches got to be the minimum.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You talk about this
Gibson had a pretty good game last
They're going
week.
to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense.
We are really a top 5 passing offense.
Coverage is a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
An injury going to pause the game here, and it looks like it's Terry McLaurin who's in some discomfort. Not sure what happened. Hopefully this is nothing major. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Throwing the out route and complete.
Okay, block attempt.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
All right, let's have a solid first
They
drive.
kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Ball under 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Brissett. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Real short reception.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard
Yikes.
pickup on first down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Oh, I was just short. Oh, no, they're going to give it to me.
And he's going to have a Commander's first
Wow,
down
okay.
as they're able to get the 3rd down.
I didn't think I was going to get it.
So opening drive, 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
Why on earth did he throw into quadruple coverage? And how was that a reception?
And they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I can see what
I feel like Stanley when he's like talking about, is Michael Scott a genius? Sometimes I say crazy things.
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Brissett had his hands
I
on
fucking
it.
dropped that.
The rookie making a little
Quarterback
bit of
left me out to
mistake.
dry. Oh my god.
Very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. And now the 3rd down throw.
Yeah, that checks out. That checks out way too quick. Get rid of the ball.
Already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there?
God, am I even going to be able to catch a touchdown? Yep, gave up a touchdown immediately. Excellent. Go with that one, I guess.
And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. To throw, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Threw a fastball, but that wasn't necessary.
I mean, we're lucky that wasn't a fucking interception.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of it.
Can you not hear your helmet? Is that the problem?
Then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A 2nd down pass play there.
Yeah, what a surprise.
That was well defended.
Come on, man.
Every available receiver just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
A little 4 verticals.
Offense on 3rd down.
So you can get a mismatch with Thomas over the middle.
This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And the giant rush gets
Yep, all of that checks out.
credit back to the former Georgia Bulldog Azeez Ojulari getting in there to bring him down.
Throw the fucking ball. Good God. Then, of course, you throw the ball in the stupidest places in the world.
They really are.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Yeah, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I feel like he needs like a West Coast offense playbook or something.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16.
Something that's like
Still a couple yards short of the first.
just
as the
out
3-yard
so
gain
quickly
brings up.
because that's just what he naturally is doing.
Room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Brissett on 3rd and 2. Got his target, Samuel.
It's a nice catch. I don't.
Bounds right around the 20. first connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a
I feel like it
first
reads
down.
a double, like a double tap when I'm trying to snap the ball. Why is he on the sideline? I am so confused. Is this the same drive? What is happening?
Play action now. Brissett. And it's out. He put it on the cover.
I fucking fumbled it.
DB's has it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball.
I have more fumbles lost this season than I have touchdown
Washington
receptions.
as they come onto the field.
It would be nice if he would stop throwing it into like 8 dudes. Real great.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And the running lane's not
Just
existent
5
on
rushes.
this
I don't think he has
first
any
half
yards.
as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Brissett now. And Thomas has it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
God, we had our best game of the season last week.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a throw here, hauled in. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
I feel like
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
I'm not getting enough
you're able to hit a receiver
time
in stride and
on
he
these
can
kind of
pick
like
up a
these
lot of
shallow
yardage
crossers
after the catch. But
to
in
like
this
clear
situation,
some of the middle
the defense was
linebackers.
effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Second catch.
He just
for him
needs to
today,
get, like,
and
he-
it'll wind up a first down.
Like it would help to kind of get the clearance so that you could, you know, try to make moves one-on-one against a DB or a corner.
Brissett. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 9 yards,
Just go right
not
back to
quite
him.
enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Gibson, and Gibson
He
looking
can't
for
get it.
some kind
Damn
of
it.
opening, but he has none.
Damn
They
it.
rally up to stop him short of the marker. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1.
One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half.
Sure, he won't have enough time to get this. Oh, everything about this game is so fucking annoying
On
sometimes.
1st and 10, Brissett. That's
I guess maybe not everything. I shouldn't speak so generally. It can be very frustrating when you're trying to like get people to the line.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds
God
to
damn
go
it.
in this first half.
Babytown dink and dunks aren't gonna fucking work. See, like, I have to wait for him to get set, and that momentum thing is.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. They'll give him 4
I don't care.
yards there.
Run the clock
And
out.
We've got a 3rd down and 3. So
I have
we've
no
reached
fucking
halftime
interest
here at
in like
MetLife
just standing
Stadium
back
with the
there
Giants
for
out
any
in
longer
front.
than
As
0.2
we'll get you
seconds
down the
or
coast to
taking a sack.
Orlando for
You
Jonathan
dumb
Coachman at our EA
fucking
Sports
asshole.
Halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, we'll move. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Monster play right there.
Strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 36 yards on the play. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's
hell yeah.
before he gets the football.
See if we can overcome that fumble.
Steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost
He fumbled the ball.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side is getting it. And they are going to set the shop at the 40-yard.
I don't even think that was a play action pass. I specifically did not call a play action pass because the offensive line is like
Commanders offense returning to the field.
gain 25 yards.
Brissett on first down. To the right side and complete to
There we go.
Thomas. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
There we go. A little first down.
Those are the kinds of
A
plays
D
right
plus
there
if
that
you
show
go
you
up
he's
goes
the
to a
number
C
3 man in
minus,
the NFL
please,
in
video
terms of
game.
receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A first down throw for Brissett.
Buddy, you gotta
That's complete.
give
The
me.
result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Come on. We can get this.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And boy, he is very close to a first down.
4th and inches. Come on.
He's gonna
Go
be
for it.
so short. Give him a
Go
yard
for
on the
it.
play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down.
Go
and a few
for it.
inches.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They'll go.
There
It's
you
Gibson.
go. Bounce it. Bounce it. Get there. End zone. Touchdown.
Washington touchdown.
Here we go.
Antonio Gibson, his 2nd rushing touchdown.
Or wait,
on
was
the
I
year.
like just like
The
straight
Commanders'
D and I had to go to
decision
D plus?
for
I
it
thought it was D
pays off
plus.
with
And
6
then
points.
there we go.
The Commanders' offense set to take over.
Oh, I meant to call my own number.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So the celebration in the
Oops.
end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's a screen for Robinson.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a screen.
At the 33, following
I actually didn't really even know what call or play I
It's a
called
nice
there.
design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
On 3rd and 1, here's Brissett.
Oh my goodness, you had him. Oh, you had him.
On third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league.
Offensive line's been a little inconsistent in this one, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to. I guess the question would be is like, do you look at it and do you want to try? Do you trust the offensive line and the running back more, or do you trust Jacoby Brissett to like make a reasonable throw?
Brissett to throw on first. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Brissett sets to throw it. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. This offense so far on third down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude.
The Washington offense set to take over. First down, Brissett. Coming across the field, he finds Dotson. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away.
I think the thing that sucks the most is how like uncompetitive these games have been. Consistently, like just terrible.
You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Okay, nice grab on the sideline. Robinson Jr. doing a little bit of everything.
A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brissett again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game.
That dude sat there in fucking center field. I should be more aggressive with calling for the ball.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And
31-10. Not the best performance. We'll C- after performing so well in the previous week. Oh, we have to go to. We gotta play Philly again. Did I have 8 receptions for 142? I thought I had 7 for.
What happened out there?
That was actually kind of scary. Ooh, Oakley's looking my way. What? I think I broke. Okay. Turning heads with brands. The big one has you in their sights. Oakley reached out and wanted to partner with you. Could use some fresh frames. Okay. Good night's sleep. Let's do that. These menus are so slow and sluggish in a way that they just shouldn't be. We'll play the drill here this time around. I think I got a bronze last time. I mean, at least if we can get a silver. Okay, at least keep the streak up. This one is not going very well. I don't think I've gotten a single one in the zone here. Oh wow, I actually got a gold. Okay. That's fine. I'll take it. Yeah, I shouldn't probably worry about the player rating as much. So like when they... One in 6, huh? 553 yards, though. That's pretty good, I guess.
The Commanders' offense set to get things started here in front of this home crowd. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout.
Buffalo
He's
is
off to a good start.
killing it. Holy
Up
moly.
over 500 yards already.
5
When
touchdowns.
they need a first down, they call his number. When they need a big play, they call his number. When they want a touchdown, they
Alright, so first and 10 from the 25. Do what we've been doing, get their running game going. A little block win. There we go.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Dallas 6-0 as well.
Two on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the gun, here's Brissett. This is caught by his team.
Wow, that actually got caught.
14 yards there on a Washington first. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets
72
going,
should take
that
him.
opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Not a terrible run there.
It's that go around, a first down as well.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
Brissett. And this one's
How did he miss that?
was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's second down. You look at this
don't
Eagle
actually want
defense.
this
They really
play.
played well in that win last week against Miami.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
A second down throw for Brissett. Short throw to the tight end Thomas.
Yeah, get away from the screen game. I don't know that that's going to really work. The little push pass is
formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And they
It's
needed
better.
to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance.
Did they not just say that?
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Again, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
How about that?
I was not looking for the ball there. Didn't run that route super well.
It proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's Brissett. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he has another first down.
He is incredibly lucky that that defender bit up. That should have been an interception from my angle.
4 yards. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game.
Touchdown! Our first touchdown! Let's go!
With his first career NFL
It only took 46 years.
Commanders are on the board
We did it.
here this afternoon. This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems
Really,
to me that
I only got...
gets them off the
You don't
trip.
get a bonus for catching
You've been on the
touchdowns?
trip. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson, and he is met in his
Wow, so I'm
tracks
still a
behind the
C
line of scrimmage.
performance with a
Jordan Davis
touchdown.
just a monster on that
That
play, stopping it
seems
from going anywhere.
Part of
bad.
their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
To throw is Brissett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with
Okay,
it.
so
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down.
the rating
and
thing
6
is
to go.
so bad.
I
The
think
grading
defensively,
thing.
You're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out.
He maybe had me coming
We got
across.
ourselves a ball game, and those guys on
Tried to run
defense,
that
they came
crosser a
to play.
little bit
Slipped
deeper
up
to
on
try to
the
get
first
to the
series,
line of
but they're
scrimmage,
definitely
or
settling
to
in
the
now
line of game,
and letting it be known that
but it didn't work.
The
Philly marched
Commanders
it
preparing for
down.
their next possession. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Go, hold that block on the outside.
And they'll take him down.
I should probably not worry about it after I disengage. Don't go run towards somebody else.
That's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra
See, like that should be
hit the jackpot there.
that should be such a big win for me because I blocked that really well.
51 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're
I
right
feel
about
like
that. He
just
finally
kind of
popped
keep the hot
free.
hand going.
We didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded
Teddy
it, but still,
Bridgewater, I believe, is
got a
playing
long way to go in the football part.
quarterback for the Green Bay
Absolutely.
Packers
Good
right
run
now.
on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Again, it's Robinson. He got half of what he needed
We
there,
had
2
the receivers on the
yards.
left side. We did a pretty good job there.
Typically, we think
We
it's
could have
the
just
strong
gotten
safeties
a little
and
bit
better
further.
tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Brissett on 3rd and 2.
That's a good.
Got his target.
I don't. Okay.
To the red zone just inside the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines.
There we
This
go.
one continues downfield.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Man, I really feel like the run should be springing for more.
That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first
What
down.
is happening?
You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Brissett now. This will be caught just
There we
inside
go.
the
Possession
10.
catch.
And the Commanders
First
are
down.
set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Handoff now to Robinson. And he'll take this from the 9.
I'm doing a great job. I'm doing an excellent job blocking on the
All of a
outside.
sudden, those
Really
lanes
proud of
over there
myself.
Earlier in the drive, dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very
Why is
short
this
pickup.
running so poorly all
Line
of a
of
sudden?
scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Brissett. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of
Third
the
and
end
goal from
zone.
the 7. Really like any of these plays. There we go. Try a little slants middle, maybe. Video game? What's
Big
happening?
play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Brissett. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field.
I didn't get off the line very well. I ended up on the wrong side of him. I had to fight through him.
They've only converted one time
And that's
thus
like
far
kind
in
of a
this
death
game, so
sentence
you can see
when
the
you're playing with
frustration
Jacoby
starting to
Brissett,
come out a little
especially
bit.
this game,
Third down.
because he likes getting the ball out so quick. What the fuck is
So
happening?
here is Washington now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them. On 1st and 10, Brissett. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
It is chugging so
And
badly.
they'll bring up 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field.
Like the encoder's not overloading or anything, it's just the game
Either
is
guy in double coverage could react.
Brissett now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Brissett.
There you go.
Completes it to
There you
Samuel.
go. Get into the end zone.
Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
What is that
What we just saw
celebration?
there were 2 guys who were in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. The result.
It's like, is it trying to tell me something? Is it trying to like tell me that I have like an hour left or something?
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Brissett on 1st down. Caught out left side by Robinson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be
Ooh, a
2nd
little
down.
B- action there.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
He's just not had his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. On third down, Brissett. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This Philadelphia Eagles defense a little leaky.
This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another.
I never fixed it. I just, so you're aware, I did not change the difficulty or anything.
Instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing, Brissett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And that'll be caught. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A give running right, Gibson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line.
Clothesline myself on that
2nd and 10 coming up.
hedge blocking.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On play action, Brissett.
That's okay.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the Eagles are going to have it here just
Yep,
past
that
the
makes
25.
that makes sense. It was a throw that was well short.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception.
It's
Charles,
50th
after they had
catch.
built up some momentum. They were moving the
How many
football,
catches
but
do I
something to
need?
at least build on
Just the one?
for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Might have been my fault. Like, I mean, I kind of bumped him as I crossed.
But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage.
I'm a little confused what it means when you're covered, because I was open. Oh, this was a bad call.
Now, here's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Gibson.
Actually, not terrible.
Running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. We're set to throw on first. Off to Thomas on the left side. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal.
Is that a touchdown? Is that a touchdown?
Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go.
Logan Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner to me that.
Nice.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And from the 25, they
Alright, picked up 4. Third and a little more manageable, I guess.
Was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To throw, Brissett.
Ooh, that's a nice move up the field there.
Have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
A lot of injuries.
Now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend.
We're going to want to just actually go with a straight run here. It was a play action pass that you could have gone with, but...
Robinson up the middle.
Oh no, I'm going to get called for a block in the back.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still second down.
Second down, Brissett. And he bats it away.
God.
Goes down incomplete.
I think I had a similar kind of play against the Eagles earlier in the season, and they just caught up so quickly.
That time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
This is a good kind of drive that we want to work with.
On the give, here's Robinson.
Oh,
And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
I hit him on the side where I got called for a penalty last time.
Tackled by Avonte Maddox. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job.
Let's go.
Defensively, they strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Oh no, not Brian Robinson Jr.
We get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
He popped up. He popped up just fine. It's like, oh shit, I'm injured. That's right.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was it. I mean, that was a catch. That was touchdown number 2.
He's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line.
That's fine. We at least kind of make up for it. It's a disappointing.
1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson.
That's not me. That's not me. I swear to God.
Holding offense.
Okay, thank God. Thank God.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Here's Brissett. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
At the 12-yard line.
Brissett sets to throw it. Middle of the field. He's
Man.
got McLaurin. It'll go with
3rd down and
gain
5.
of 4.
Okay.
And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll throw again. Brissett to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
I fucking
Hopefully,
called for
obviously
it.
nothing serious here. Medical staff.
Oh, it's so annoying. So like you'll see it like pop immediately
The
after
Washington offense heading out.
the snap is called, because it's like you called for the ball while you recovered. And it's like, well, I didn't. And then that time I tried to do it, couldn't get it to register. I had exactly what I wanted.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll
I
manage
whiffed
to
on a
pick
block
up
there,
about
no big
4
deal.
at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
I think Gibson might honestly be the better of the two running backs.
They'll go again with Gibson.
We might have a hold. It shouldn't be on me because I was in front of him the whole time.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times.
Oh, was there no penalty?
But guess what? Ground game has now been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line.
Probably
and
should be
taken
managing
down.
the clock a
They'll
little bit
lose a
better.
yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Brissett. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Wow, actually came down with it.
Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 49 yards.
Nice.
The Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
There's still a quarter to go.
Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit with a big play.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football, so now you lose your keys as a defense.
Damn
You're
it.
down for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
Wow, 4 touchdowns for Brissett. Sure, it's his best game of the season.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Wow, complimented him, and then that happened.
Davis powering in.
I guess it's not really that surprising, but
Chalk that up
still
as their
frustrating.
first sack. Out comes Washington's
Here we
offense
go.
as they get set to take over here.
I don't care about the 125 yards receiving. What we want to do is we want to just start running this ball. It's not necessarily a 4-minute. Well, yeah. It's time to really, really work the clock
On
here.
1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he stopped immediately.
I saw the priority alert and was like, I just touched
Gain on
him.
the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass.
24, you fucking missed the block. Are you kidding me?
Setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There's a nice.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, my yard short. I'm a yard short of 125. Oh, damn. Huh, if only I hadn't have lost yards on that previous play.
They take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Here's a give to Gibson. He'll get this up to about the 44.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things.
So Minnesota, Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdowns.
But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Green Bay, Teddy Bridgewater's 16 for 21 with 176 yards. That is wild.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Take it down, shy of
Rip off a first down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think this internal battery in my headset's
We saw out there
getting
on
kind
that
of.
play. I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but this
Touchdown number 2! Let's go! I just wanted the yards for the game. Let's go!
As they add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
Wow. Easily the best game of the season.
A handoff for Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Brissett.
There was no way I was going to get that. That was super far out of reach for me. What do you want there? Again, which route am I running, my man?
So it's the Commanders who come away with a win, and it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, that was a masterclass in quarterback play, wasn't it?
That
Five
A-?
touchdown passes. You talk about the rapport he had with his receivers. It was like a conductor leading a symphony.
10 receptions, 170 yards,
for Washington,
2 touchdowns.
It's a rare win, just their second in these first 8.
Ew. Ew. All right, let's see if we can get one more game in here. It's going to be tight. I don't know how much time I have left. I guesstimated about like 2 hours, 10 minutes, maybe 2:20. I mean, look at those friggin' stats. I mean, we're 2-6. Absolute garbage. 10 receptions. Hell yeah. All right, so we will. Oh, we gotta play the Patriots. Yikes. Dr. Get Right massage chair endorsement? Yes. Absolutely. On-field drills. I love doing the live streams. Let's do that. All right. So we set a goal for 10 touchdown receptions in the season, and we got 20% of them in our last game. The important part is I just got into the end zone in general. That's a positive.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And front and center is Jacoby Brissett. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air.
Damn.
It's the Commanders and the Patriots. All that and more coming up next.
So we have to deal with a Belichick defense, which is
The Commanders' offense set up in good field position.
10 receiving yards per catch.
And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout. You see the numbers for the first half of the year, and obviously he's been an important part of this offense.
He certainly has, because his ability to get downfield, attract extra attention, helps open up things for everyone else on offense as well. And I certainly wouldn't be surprised if he improves his numbers in the second half of the year as well.
Damn, man. That's how we're starting?
You look at this Patriots defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away their time.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw is Brissett.
That was a good decision. Throw it away. I mean, I was the primary route there, but I did not run that. I can get off the line great, and I did not run that route well at all because of it. Sure, it was a thing where they're just like, you know what? Brissett's like, fuck it. I don't know what's going on the right side. There seems to be some confusion, and he sucks.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity, because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 12 carries, 75 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help it reach the century mark.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a
It's because he leaves it
coming up here looking for
so early.
to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Brissett.
Wow, that was a good job to kind of break off that route and just run to the left. I'm supposed to go up and in.
Following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Play action now. Brissett. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Brissett again. And this is incomplete.
This is like a bottom tier defense, and we're making them look real good here early. Obviously the big play down the field. Good change up by me. Darn. not what we're looking for. It. They said bottom 5, and we're just not doing anything against them.
He'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game.
Here comes the
Just
Commanders
come away with a
offense back onto the field.
switch it up. Do a little run play here.
Start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is brought down
Just
at
pick
the
up a couple, see if we can get something going on the ground a little bit. I think we're a little too pass heavy at the moment.
This Patriots defense, they really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team.
There you go. That's what we're looking for. Good to see Robinson back in the lineup. He got injured last week.
Well, and you're carrying your team along.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Brissett now. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away.
Yeah, I think it was a whole lot to do on that one. I give Brissett a lot of garbage throughout these games and have up to this halfway point of the season. 9 games down after this, 8 games to go. That time I think it's... what a fucking block. Not Curtis Samuel.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Now Brissett.
There's a nice throw. There's a real nice throw, Brissett. Still under 500 or 50% passing, I should say.
That he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
There we go!
Touchdown Commanders. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign. And
wow, only the 2nd one. Well, we have not been scoring a lot of touchdowns the last couple of weeks, so that feels surprising, but also shouldn't be. Didn't do a whole lot on that one. Called some good plays, though. That's a positive.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10.
Still in quarter number 1 here.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Brissett now on 2nd down.
Oh!
But it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
See, you could see it there, where it said I called for the ball, but I didn't, and then sometimes when I'm trying to, it doesn't register. It's very annoying.
First quarter, this defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play action game.
or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They try to throw on second.
I think that one's a little more on my end, just because I didn't get a clean release there.
They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he comes back.
Okay, gotta get the first down, just
And he's gonna
barely.
have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now.
Could actually just let this run to the end of the first quarter.
Back to the ground with Gibson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
That'll take us to the end of the first.
It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, and it'll also be the
Okay.
final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
We've been on offense a lot here in this.
2nd down and a run
Boop, boop,
by
boop.
Robinson. And nothing doing.
Wow,
He's
nothing
immediately
doing
taken
on
down
that.
at the line
3rd and
of
inches. We'll give it right back to him.
Say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's 3rd down and inches.
We try a little play action
Offense on
pass.
3rd down tonight. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's
Just don't know where that ball was going.
49-yard line.
I didn't call for it or anything.
Defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little.
I shouldn't have called a pass play there. Should have trusted the ground game.
The Washington offense set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and go a little
There we go.
But for the
There we
defense,
go.
that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Gibson here running out of the gun. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read...
There was no way that was perfect accuracy, unless I ran that route that badly.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing. Brissett. Thomas brings it in. And he's got another first down. As
I tried to steal that ball.
13-yard
That-
line.
I
Now
tried to steal that
it
reception.
looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. And he rifles one incomplete.
That's certainly good to be a play call.
Kinda accidentally
Just trying to
called
make
that
2nd
play.
down, 2nd and short.
We're getting a little too
Too
pass heavy here.
Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Out of the gun.
We'll turn him away. Turn him away. We got excellent blocking there.
Just inside the 5 to about the
Terrific blocking.
53 yards on the ground for it so far. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw, Brissett. To the sideline for Thomas. He'll wind up
I could probably work on the wide receiver DB, the release stuff. That would probably be a good thing for me to take a look at. I do the route tree one because I feel comfortable with it and I feel like I'm good at it. That one I think would be maybe more help, especially in those press coverage situations. Because I look at it, I'm like, you're not always getting the press coverage stuff or whatever. But then you have opportunities like that, and you got to be able to understand it a little more.
Right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
You.
Great read by his secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Now the pressure comes and he goes
Yep.
down.
3rd and 26. Yeah, this checks out.
Back at the 9. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. A tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line.
So out comes
4th and
Washington's
26.
offense to take over.
Ooh, we're way back there. Okay, let's not fart around here.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run.
We just kill some clock. We have a 10-point lead going into halftime.
You've got
So.
to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Almost threw a pick.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity.
And the Washington offense
That checks
heading
out. All of that is awful and stupid. I should have just stuck with the run game. Of course, I also shouldn't be calling the plays, but whatever.
Brissett to throw on first. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Brissett. That's out wide here for Robinson. Finding room in midfield.
He's going.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
All timeout. That's a long play.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Brissett.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Commanders. A
Yes.
great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders will
Yeah, but I'm
extend
trying to-
their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important
maybe try and get a
score
little
right there
thumbnail
because
action
they gave
there.
themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense and your defense.
Yeah, so it doesn't, like, adjust correctly.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd down, Brissett.
Oh, darn, that's not what I wanted. Well, a little surprised that it was
Gain of 7 to the 47.
falling down like that.
100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running.
There it is. There it is for a first down. Thought I was injured there for a second. Was going to be really upset.
6 that time on 3rd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Ah, come on.
Nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving
I'm
ground.
really leading the
Being
league.
a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Ooh, that's such a good defensive play, Jones. Yep. Oh, that was so good. Just stuck a hand out and swatted it away. Swatted it away.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get
Here we
set
go.
to take over here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, Brissett.
Come on, that's a first down. That's a first down. That's a first down. That's what we're looking for.
First down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was
We
a
go
lot
back
of
to
fun
the
right
run
there, 'cause
game.
That was the game within the
Just
game.
trying to
3rd
get-
and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Devon Godcho up to make the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball is even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
Oh, that's a nice find. That's a really nice find.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue.
Only 2 yards, huh?
To about the 40-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
There's Robinson showing the flash. And he's
Hey,
able to get
no
this one
penalties
out
on me there that time.
midfield across the 45. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll run with Gibson.
Oh, he's not gonna get it. Oh, they're gonna give it a loss. Oh, brutal.
Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to
Make sure to get away from that.
One guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
There we go.
Into the hands of McLaurin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Robinson up the middle.
There we go.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game
Yeah, they're like the
started to come
points
to
have come
the front
fast
for
and
them.
furious, and then we
Provided a nice
punted the
pickup
last
there
2
to keep
times.
this drive going.
On 1st and 10, Brissett firing quickly here, and that's complete.
I probably could have used a little more time to try and get past a couple of those linebackers, but no problem.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
I will get us through quarter number 3.
Yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
All sorts of wrong buttons there. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to be like, you're out of time, so I need to make sure that I am ready to click away if there's information that shouldn't be out on the internet.
They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground.
There's going to be 2 block wins right there.
Scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
2nd and 13, yikes.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Keep the clock ticking with this much time left. There you go. I think that route kind of drug a defender.
Patriots 36. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. First down, Brissett.
Oh. Oh. The trial has expired. Oh, the trial has expired. It was a lot closer to 2 hours than I realized. Close. Well, shoot. We're actually looking pretty good against that Patriots team. I don't know what happens now. Thankfully, it just kicked back to the regular, to the home screen. But, interesting. I hopefully it's saved because it did that when I quit out of the game against the Lions. So maybe we'd be in position to continue. Wait, hold on. Is my brother playing this game? Yeah, he is. It's funny. All right. Well, there you go. There is episode number 3, I guess, of this. I have run out of trial. So, yeah, that might be it for this one. I might boot up 07, see if I like that at all. I do like the superstar mode. It's still weird to like call your own plays, but you know, it's interesting to say the very least. I like playing the receiver. I think that's pretty fun. So yeah, let me know if you like this. Maybe we'll see more of it in the future. If not, maybe check out and see if I did like an 07 one or something like that. I think this video will go live the 4th of September, which is a holiday. But I think also more importantly, it's a couple of days before the season starts. So I can either continue this one or I can start a fresh one for next week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed and had fun with Madden 24. I got 4 videos out of the 10-hour trial, which is always nice. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want more, again, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Give this comment on it and be like, hey, we'd like to see more of that. And maybe we'll see more of that. I appreciate your view. Subscribe, ring the bell for more random rosters on Tuesday. And that should be it. See you later.